Hello, welcome to Red Art Tarot. Thank you for being here. Everyone's welcome, always welcome. I'm going to be reading for Scorpio today for November 2025. And first, before we get started with your reading, let's go over some key dates. In November, we have our full moon on November the 5th in Taurus. Full moon will be in Taurus. It's also a supermoon, and it's known as the beaver moon, okay? Full moons, you may notice your sleep patterns are disrupted. Full moons are a time for celebrating achievements and gaining clarity, releasing the past and what no longer serves you. Okay, and on November the 20th, we have our new moon in Scorpio. And new moons are good for planting new seeds, or good for setting intentions for the future, a time to look forward and plan with the belief that anything is possible. On November the 9th, we do have Mercury going retrograde, and Mercury retrograde tends to affect communication, travel, technology, and even relationships because it can cause miscommunications, delays, and a need to review with pretty much everything. You may have to do something over 2 or 3 times. With technology, it will cause glitches like with emails and things like that. That's pretty common. Old relationships do tend to resurface at this time during Mercury retrograde, or you may even run into people you haven't seen in years. Alright, guys, and Mercury retrograde is already affecting me. I will say that. It surely is. Alright, Scorpio, let's get on with your reading. What do you need to know for November 2025? What's coming in? What are you going through? What are your energies? Let's just take a peek. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Let me get a good shuffle in here, guys. I hope everyone's been doing well. I'm doing this reading at the end of October here. And actually, I will be posting later today if everything goes through. This is like my 3rd time trying to do your video. Like I said, Mercury retrograde has definitely affected me. All right. Okay. So we have the Two of Cups partnership. What else? Some of you may have a new partnership coming in. Emotional partnership with the Cups energy. Okay, yeah, because we have the Death card also. Transformation, endings, and new beginnings. Okay. We have Five of Wands, competition. All right, let's take a look at these. The Two of Cups, like I said, new partnership could be coming in. Emotional union between two people through love, friendship, or it could be a business venture. Yeah, it could be a new relationship, or it could also be strengthening of an existing relationship, romantic or business. With that Death card, death, endings and new beginnings, transformation. And it could just be talking about endings in a difficult situation within a current relationship. Okay. It could be an ending of a bad situation, or it could be an ending of the relationship and the start of a new one, business or personal. It's going to be different for each of you, of course. It very seldom means an actual death, so don't let this card scare you here, Scorpio. Most of the time, it means out with the old and in with the new. With the Five of Wands, there could be some competition, especially if it's dealing with work, or it could be conflict, competition, disagreements, tension with someone, romantic or business. There's some clashing here, clashing of energies. So maybe it is time to move on. But some of you definitely will be working things out and coming out of this energy, though, for sure. What else? Scorpio, thank you. All right, we have Two of Wands, vision. So some of you have a vision of what you would like your future to be. Trying to manifest that vision. Okay, and we also have the King of Cups, understanding. Yeah, some of you have a vision, need to make a decision if you haven't already, though, planning or make a plan. You may have to leave your comfort zone. Don't stay in a bad situation just because it's easy, Scorpio. And I'm not talking about an abusive situation. I'm talking more like if you are staying with someone you don't really love because it's easier than being on your own or being alone type energy. Because someone is dreaming of a bigger and better future here, better life with a real love I just got. Yeah. Some of you have definitely been feeling stuck in a situation. With that King of Cups, water sign, this is either you or someone like you that you're dealing with, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, understanding. Maybe you or they need to become more understanding or your needs, or you both need to be more understanding of each other. Someone needs to be more emotionally mature and less controlling because someone is really controlling here, and that's never a good thing to be dealing with someone like that. And this could be you, Scorpio. You could be doing this to someone else, okay? And this King of Cups, it could be a new person coming in. And they are more mature, compassionate, kind, and loving, a more stable individual, someone that you can connect with emotionally, more mature. They're just very more emotional and mature and calm type energy, not a control freak, not a hothead. All right, what else for Scorpio? Oh, okay. All right, now we have the King of Pentacles showing up. Okay. With that King of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely some endings because that Two of Swords fell out too. But with that King of Pentacles, guys, showing up, some of you are definitely going to have to make a choice here. The King of Pentacles represents Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Um, Financial security and abundance, a hard worker, someone that's very stable. So you definitely need to make a choice between a water sign that's immature and likes to bicker with you all the time, or you can go with the King of Pentacles, that's financially secure, hardworking. Choice would be an easy one for me. But you will follow your heart, of course, Scorpio. And again, maybe things can be worked out with this person you are dealing with now. There definitely needs to have you definitely need to have a sit down and clear communication. You know, maybe they can become more understanding, or you need to become more understanding. Yeah, I mean it can be worked. Some of you, it's going to be different for each of you. Some of you are going to have a choice to make. Some of you are going to stay with the one you're with um, and work things out. Yeah. As far as the financial security, I do feel that you can attain this financial security on your own, Scorpio. Yeah, but it will be different for each of you. You know your situation, Scorpio. Okay, let's pull some tea leaves. and see if they can add or clarify any of this. What else for Scorpio? November 2025. Okay. Um, Chairfield, someone new is entering your life. Okay. So, endings, new beginnings with someone new here. Someone that's very stable, emotionally mature. Okay. We have Fox. Yeah. Okay. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So some of you, okay. So some of you, this is business related, and you've been dealing with someone shady at work. Yeah, you need to get out of that energy for sure. Especially if someone's trying to pin something on you or stab you in the back here. There's something going on. Not an honest person. Okay, we have cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Yeah, definitely picking up that energy here. Not happy, not fully content here. Yeah, okay, needle and thread. Okay. A sincere wish will be granted. So I definitely like that card. Yeah, so Scorpio, make a wish. Because a sincere wish will be granted. Yeah, I just don't like that cracked up. Not all. Your life's just not, you're just not feeling it right now. And I definitely don't like that Fox card. Yeah, someone's shady. There's some shadiness going on. Where's my kippers? Let's see if they want to add anything before we go Scorpio. All right, we got courtship. Okay, so there's somebody's dealing with work and somebody's dealing with personal romantic, because you're going to be dating someone new here. I guess this courtship could be new partnership also. But you need to get away from this shady fox. Now, I hope this isn't you, Scorpio, they're talking about. Okay, you're not the shady person. This can, you know, go either way. And we got, okay, mature man. So you're definitely going to be dealing with somebody that's more mature. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. I guess we'll end it here. Uh, it's not a bad reading. Things are going to be turning around. Some of you do have a decision to make, though. And some of you it's work related, and some of you it's heart based. All right, guys, remember to like, subscribe. I'll be back really soon. We'll probably do a love reading next and maybe pick up on some more of this energies, but be a few days. But, guys, take care. Love and light. Be blessed and not stressed. Get away from that fox, Scorpio. Goodness gracious. All right, guys. Bye for now.